Okay, now I'm ready. Now we can get started. We have a lot of fun stuff to go over. It's going to be quick. I almost didn't go live. I almost was saying I'm just gonna make a video and post it, right? Because I get sucked into the comments and it takes too long to say, and then I get distracted by all your amazing questions. So I'm going to try to stay focused. Here's my commitment to you today. I'm not going to put any of your chats on the screen, not because I don't appreciate them, because I do, but because I really want to just get one thing out and share something with you so you guys can mull it over and get your questions ready for when we go live next. But it's going to be about Sarah Boone. Wow, psycho case. Crazy stuff I'm uncovering as I'm digging deeper into this and finding out more details, and just, man, are we in for a ride. Let me just say that. Let's see if you can see me. Is that better? Let's go here. Hey, I'm back. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I see you all in chat. You guys are all amazing. I appreciate you, all you fellow addicts. I am a recovery addict. Long story on that name. Ask one of the mods. They'll tell you how I came to that name. But it's not what you think, I promise. Where do we start? Let's do this. We're not going to talk DB. Well, we might mention him a little bit, but he's been found guilty. He's been convicted. We're just waiting for sentencing. There's going to be some hearings. We're going to cover that as they happen. Basically, nothing new is coming out aside from a couple, news stories, which are interesting, just between now and then. But so we've heard from the DA's office and everything. But we're not focusing on that today. Today, we're going to talk on something else. We are going to talk about, boom, this. This is a letter that Sarah Boone sent her lawyer this month, and she carbon copied the judge. And I'm going to read this to you just so you understand what's going on, but I'm going to give you some background. Sarah Boone is being represented by a public defender, but not just a public defender. She's now being represented by her 6th public defender. Now, I may be wrong. I might be off base here, but generally public defenders don't just try to get withdrawn from every case they get assigned, right? They probably have some sort of conflict. If they appeal to the judge, if they make a motion to be removed from the case or to be let out of this awful job they've been assigned to, there's probably a reason. And so as we go over this letter, I want you to think about it and see what perhaps her previous 5 public defenders were thinking with this. So let's see here. So this is dated 10/3 of 22, addressed to Frank Bankowitz, which is her lawyer, regarding Sarah Boone. It gives her case number and everything. It says, Mr. Bankowitz, I'm writing in regards to not hearing from you and for becoming very concerned after receiving no response to any of my daily calls or from the letters I've sent. As of today, October 3rd, you have been my court-appointed attorney for almost 3 months, that's 12 weeks or 84 days, and only spoken to me 3 times. And she gives the dates. On 7/14, there was a video introduction that took 15 minutes. On 8/2, there was a video update that took 15 minutes. And on 8/22, there was a visit in person, all in caps. We know how important caps are, for 90 minutes. She says, I've written 2 letters in the meantime. Also, my most recent sent on 9/12 with no response. I am unaware of the difficulties you are having in communicating with me, video, phone, letter, and in person, especially via phone, which to me is the simplest form of doing so. Even if just for a brief update, which takes only minutes. I believed by you giving me your personal cell number, you were going to answer. I would at least know all is well and I have a better understanding of the status of things, what to plan on, and what I may need to work on. With no communication, it makes my end more difficult, drawn out, and painful. Please figure out whatever is necessary for my phone calls to be answered, which you will be reimbursed for when you submit your costs. It feels at this rate of communication and meetings, and It feels at this rate of communication and meetings, and you just coming on board, not having all my discovery to go over, still on top of everything else to be done in depth. How much longer am I really going to be here, added to the 32 months already? Okay, so that's a crazy sentence. I think she got lost halfway through it and just, sort of merged a couple together. Then she goes on, especially underlined, if we communicate. However, you eventually do only 1 time a month, if that. As for all the month of September, I know nothing from not hearing from you. Okay, so she's getting a little carried away in her sentences here, so it's a little hard to follow. I'm trying to read them as best I can, I promise. I understand you have other clients, as I am one also, and you've been recuperating from your back. But remember, please, how long I've been here. You are my sixth attorney, not by choice, and the magnitude of my case with not knowing what's going on or where you are, how much harder it is for me. I want to get on with my life, Mr. Bankowitz, and not miss any more time necessary for my son. I've already missed 4 of his birthdays, and I've spent 3 of my own in here. Please understand. Now, hang on. So listen carefully. So you get the tone of her letter so far. And as we read this last part, just tell me if anything reminds you of Casey Anthony. Ready? No, 2, I am patient, clearly after all the time already invested, and still smiling and willing to go above and beyond whatever I need to do to properly and truthfully convey my very convoluted, misunderstood side of everything. That's all in underline, which I boldly told you in our meeting last month. I am dedicated, ready to start, overdue. Here it is. I am so very grateful, Mr. Bankowitz, for you, all you are doing, have done, and will do. We're in this together, and I'm so blessed you are my attorney. God has put us in each other's paths for a reason, and I can't wait to see what you and he will do. I'm praying the 6 times the charm. Please respond. I await your response. Thank you profusely, Sarah Boone. Boom! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely nuts. This is crazy. 6 public attorneys, and she says not by choice. That means that they asked to be released. She didn't ask for new ones. Something is going on in the back and forth, and it probably has a little bit to do with her that nobody wants to take her case. What this tells me is that she is not probably following the advice of her attorneys, which was to seek a plea. The case itself, although it's not like DB's where there was so much video evidence, the most damning evidence against her is her own cell phone. The video she took, her voice on it, what she filmed as her boyfriend was struggling to breathe in the suitcase and couldn't get out. This is going to be bizarre, and I think, by all indications, this is going to go through the full trial. I doubt she's going to take a plea. I doubt this 6th attorney can convince her to do that, and quite frankly, I'm not sure the prosecution's willing to offer one. But that's where it stands. I want you guys to think about this. I want you guys to look at this case. Have any questions? Let me know. If you reply in the chat, I do. You guys know who've chatted with me know I will reply to things all hours of the day and night. I know if you guys have a question, if there's something you want me to look into, I'll do it for you, and we'll bring that and get ready for when we come back live next. I hope to be live on a more, a schedule. I want to be more reliable for you guys because it's crazy that you guys have to sit next to your phones waiting for me to hit the button. I'd like for you guys to be able to plan on it, and maybe we could just come to an agreement of when we all meet together, and that would be great. So let me just say, yes, your comments are spot on. I don't want to go into them right now. I will read them all, but as we move on, we're probably going to talk a little bit more of this. I've been digging through documents. I've been calling the courthouse, the Ninth Circuit down in Florida, trying to arrange the video feed, fighting with YouTube over some issues I never thought I'd have to fight over with. Updated my profile. If you look at my profile on YouTube now, it reflects more of what we're doing and not what I've done in the past. I'm still a metal detectorist, and I'm still, I'm addicted to recovering stuff from the ground. But I do want to focus on this because it's more fun, honestly, than metal detecting. Anyway, that's all I have today. I'm going to actually take my kids to the park. We're going to enjoy this beautiful sunshine we're having here in North Carolina. It's a beautiful day. It's about 70 degrees and sunny. It's wonderful. I wish you all were here. But I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for making this what it is. I hope to be able to hang out with you guys a lot and learn from you guys and discuss things and talk about these crazy cases, which are apparently very plentiful. So thank you all very much. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are. Abby in the UK, I think it's evening for you, but so thank you for being here. Everybody else, I'm not sure who else from the UK we have today. Maybe a couple. I didn't follow chat yet, but I'll read it before I go. Everybody else, please stay safe. Hug the people you love, and we'll catch you on the next live. going to get to all your questions in the chat. I apologize. Don't have time to do it now. My kids are beating down the door. They're waiting for me to come out and play, take them to the park. It's going to be a great day. Little teaser for you. We've got some great video to go over. It's incredible. It's going to be fun. Thank you all. Appreciate you.